Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have the tournament finals from the GG Jibril IronMan tournament. Also, make sure to go ahead and check out his Twitch link down below at the very top of the description. Thank you for hosting it. And we have Millennium's Ring versus Toast. Also, make sure to check out Toast's YouTube channel, link down below at the top of the description. And then, okay, we have Backup, Bistio, Magmama, Impulse, Backup, Dormouse. They have Ash Blossom, Jolkul, Heavy Burger, Dr. Madlove, and Ash. So they only have Ash going second against Maliss with Dormouse. So they're going to go Dormouse, banish White Rabbit pay 300, special summon out, White Rabbit effect, go ahead, set GWC from deck. Link those off in the Splash Mage effect to special summon back out the Dormouse. And then now we're going to use Dormouse plus Splash Mage to make Red Ransom effect, search out the field spell, and then activate GWC, banish Red Ransom, summon back out Rabbit, Red Ransom, summon, banish Chessie Cat, I'm pretty sure. Actually, does it have to be Chessie? Yeah, I guess it's fine. Yeah, we have backup in hand already, so even like Nib wouldn't matter. I was thinking like, what if they waited till after we drew? Okay, it just wouldn't matter though. So summon Chessie, and then now use White Rabbit plus Red Ransom to make Cyrus Wicked. Activate field spell, banish Maliss in the Mirror. Maliss in the Mirror can now go ahead. Yeah, and this can just banish to add March Hare. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking about that so poorly there. I was thinking about Chessie banishing field spell, but I guess it just always makes sense to go field spell to banish Maliss in the Mirror, to banish. Ooh, I guess you want to banish Red Ransom, right? Because we already did that. Just banish like anything though. And then you get to go ahead. Oh, Dormouse. Yeah, because we normal summon that. Banish that. Search March Hare. Summon this back. Search the third backup just for discard fodder. Chessie Cat can banish March Hare. Draw cards. Yeah, it's like, yeah, the game is over. The game is over. On to game 2 now. We will see Toast go first, and we have Maliss and Underground, Dark Ruler, Wizard, Gold Sark, Harpies. So we do have Harpies plus Dark Ruler, pretty good combination of board breakers. They have Caesar, Lancia, Staker Soul, Lancia, Pot of Prosperity. Okay, so activate Pot of Prosperity. Go ahead and banish 6. And then look at the top 6. We see the third Lancia there. Also see Raisin there. Definitely grabbing Engine. They're going to grab out Jolkul. Okay. Jolkul's fine to grab there. Even if our Stake Your Soul gets stopped, we still have like normal summon. But if our Stake Your Soul gets Impulse, then I guess we just normal summon Search Follow Up. Then we have like a Lancia we can drop on them. Okay, we can also see they play Hound in the deck, Dice Smashers, Typhon, Zeus. So grabs the Jolkul. Oh, I guess Jolkul can actually still work. Yeah, I guess we could just use Jolkul to reveal the Lancia. And I guess that is combo if Stake Your Soul gets stopped. I was just thinking like Stake Your Soul reveal if we get stopped, normal Jolkul, hold Lancias. But you could just reveal a Lancia and combo with one. Because you only need one Lancia to go through. Especially if you have like an end board on top of the Lancia. Stake Your Soul, summon Dr. Madlove effect. Go ahead, grab out field spell. But we didn't have to do that. Now we're going to go field spell, grab out Raisin. And then normal out Raisin. Raisin effect goes search. Grab out Hollysu from the decks of the hand. And then now we have Jolkul effect. Reveal Hollysu. Special summon. And then we have the Jolkul effect to go search. And then grab out either Lantern or Azuna. Yeah, it just grabs out Lantern. Now from here, we're going to go Dr. Madlove effect. And then Chain Caesar. So, was Madlove a misclick or I'm confused? I return Raisin the hand. Oh, okay. I just activated instead of revealing by accident. So no worries, I was just confused. Okay, so go ahead, make Ripper, and then Ripper effect, attach Hollysu, go ahead, search for a Case of Canine, grab out the Azuna, link off Dr. Madlove for Rock, and then Rock effect to go ahead and add back the Hollysu effect to reveal to special, because last time it was someone off Jolkul, Hollysu revealed a special out Burger, and then we're going to go bounce back Hollysu, special Caesar effect, pop Case for Canine, set quick play spell, end phase, start to go ahead, set trap, can't Burger draw, but we can Burger burn, because we use Pot of Prosperity. Yeah, so a little oops there. But they can burn for 750. It's only half because Pot of Prosperity. Yeah, pass, draw Perulia. And then activate Harpies, they chain Snow Devil, and they don't want to activate Perulia into Ripper. So then they're going to chain Quick Play Spell also, summon out Werewolf, burn for 18. Then they go activate Dark Ruler. They said Lancia me, and they go Gold Sark, chain Lancia. And then, yeah, they also just show the field spells. So on to game 3 now. We will now go ahead and see Maliss go first. And we have Maliss in the Mirror, Warlords, Chessy Cat, Dormouse, White Rabbit. Okay, so no extender, but we have Warlords, which is really good. They have Jianlong, Talents, Lantern, Azuna, Jokul. This card's like starter, extender, hand trap. Warlords is crazy. So now, go main phase. Yeah, they just draw no hand trap outside of Azuna. Normal Dormouse, banish March Hare effect, pay 300, add itself back to hand. And then anything on res, no, turn Dormouse into Lingeribo, activate March Hare, special summon by banishing Dormouse, Dormouse effect, pay 300 to special summon out. Then they said, yep, resolution's good, we make Cyrus Wicked. On summon though, they're definitely going to try to prevent this. So summon Azuna effect to dump, we could play around them drawing Lupus just by simply waiting for the Lupus effect. So summon Lupus effect XYZ, chain Maliss in the Mirror, and then, yeah, they just go ahead and emit defeat because they know they lose there. So Sean Killian is next, and now we have Millennium's Ring versus Sean Killian, and then we will go ahead and see Sean decide to go first, 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Fua, Droplet, Chessy, Ash, Impulse, they have Chessy, Terraforming, March Hare, Imperm, Lupus. Okay, so they will go main phase, activate Terraforming. They said okay to that, which a little interesting. They also do know the opponent is on Maliss at this point. So they're going to go Terraforming, grab out Field Spell. I mean, Terraforming is also a pretty good sign that it's Maliss. But okay, they'll let them grab Field Spell, then activate Maliss in Underground. They go ahead and chain Fualos in response. So that way, if the Fualos get stopped and then they banish Dormouse and then Dormouse effect, we're able to chain Impulse. So now Dormouse summon itself, okay. Dormouse effect, banish White Rabbit effect, pay 300 special. White Rabbit effect, go ahead, set GWC from deck. Normal summon out Chessy Cat effect to go draw, chain Ash Blossom, and then they make Cryptor. We draw into White Rabbit, they go set 1, pass. Okay, so they have GWC in the White Rabbit. In the MTP, they have Imperm, they have Cryptor, they draw backup. So go main phase, normal summon out Chessy Cat. And then they said misclick on linking off, activate Chessy Cat effect. They go ahead and chain Imperm onto that. We're thinking about Droplet here. But we just let that go and then make a Lingeribo on summon GWC, summon back out White Rabbit. Yeah, we could have impulsed that, but we don't need to impulse that one. We are able to just impulse the White Rabbit effect. We know one of the cards they have in hand's a Maliss card because they tried banishing it for Chessy Cat. So then we could just save impulse for the last card. And hope that it's a card that special summons itself, like as a hand trap. So Droplet, send White Rabbit, shut down the rabbit there. I guess we might also just discard Impulse, activate March Hare, chain Impulse. Yeah, I guess, or there's chain Impulse to like stop the Cryptor from being able to banish, which stops the backup. Yeah, we just have to there if they drop it like that. Okay. But backup can still go ahead, search, and then discard. I guess we don't really need to. I guess it gets like March Hare or something in rotation, March Hare or Dormouse. Then we have Splash Mage to be able to extend from there. So grab Dormouse, discard Dormouse. Anything on res? Nope. Make Splash Mage effect, summon back out White Rabbit from the graveyard. And now we are able to link those off to bring out the Red Ransom effect to go search, grab out Maliss in the Underground, and then activate Maliss in Underground, banish Maliss in the Mirror. Maliss in the Mirror effect to go ahead, banish White Rabbit, and then go ahead search. So banish White Rabbit, search out March Hare, and then activate White Rabbit. And they just go ahead and emit defeat. So on to game 2 now. Sean Killian goes first. We have Gold Sark, Dormouse, March Hare, MTP, Harpies. They have Dormouse, Azuna, Wizard, Ash, MTP. So they side Harpies into Malice, no hand traps, GG, okay. Yeah, there's like no way. So they go set MTP, normal Dormouse, banish White Rabbit, special, White Rabbit, effect to go ahead and set GWC, and then nothing on resolution, go Splash Mage summon back out, so no Azuna this turn if we were to get hand trap, but we aren't, and then go Red Ransom effect, grab out Mouse and Underground, and then activate Mouse and Underground, banish the Mouse in the Mirror, banish to go search out Marchair, and then Dormouse, pay 300, special summon itself out. They said thinking for 1 second, make Cyberus Wicked, Marchair, special summon, banish Red Ransom, new chain link. We're gonna go Red Ransom and Cyberus Wicked, and then go ahead, banish Chessie off the Ransom, summon the Ransom, Wicked, search backup, and then go for Binder effect, banish Marchair effect, add itself back. And then they're gonna go Chessie to banish and go draw. Yeah, they didn't use Marchair, banish, add back until a second ago. Draw a Nib, Dormouse. Draw a Nib on top of that's crazy. GWC, banish Binder, special out the White Rabbit, gain 12, and then lose 9, summon Binder, draw into a Impulse. That's also a crazy draw. Binder, reset GW, and then make Firewall, activate the backup, special summon out, backup effect to go ahead, search for Marchair, and then discard Dormouse, and then we make Cryptor, and then we have Wizard to special, and then that gives us the allied code. Pretty standard, like little sequence there at the end, but very good. Special summon back out 2 from the graveyard, set Impulse because it conflicts with Azuna plus Nib, pass, they draw Ash Blossom, activate Harpies onto the back row, and thinking if we want to chain allied code to that, but yeah, trades with enough interruptions. So we're going to tribute the White Binder, negate and banish that. And then they go ahead, set the MTP, and then normal summon out Dormouse. Now they're going to go Dormouse effect, banish White Rabbit, pay 300 to special summon out, chain Dominus Impulse on that. Then anything on resolution, resolution's fine, make Lingeribo, and then on summon of Lingeribo, thinking, because technically we could also flip MTP to try to force this out. I mean, it will force it out, and then it stops like backup from working, so activate MTP, and then they just go ahead and chain Ash Blossom onto that, and then on resolution, activate Azuna, special out Azuna effective dump, and then Lupus effective special, and then yeah, activate the effect. I was about to say though, we need to chain Marchair because they're just trying to summon Ripper here, but if we chain Marchair, then they're just trying to make Valon here, so it's like a little bit weird. Now they're gonna go ahead, overlay, make Valon, we banish Dormouse effect, pay 300, special summon itself out, and then they said sec, need to think real quick. They said, okay, activate Firewall effect to bounce Lingeribo plus Dormouse. And then link off into Lingeribo. I guess if the last card in hand was backup, they just won anyways. And then activate Gold Sark. Banish Chessie Cat, pay 300, special summon out. And then Valon to Book of Moon Chessie, chain MTP. Banish Chessie, but that doesn't do anything at that point. So moving on into game 3, we will see Baldrake, Terraforming Ash, Droplet, Dormouse. They have Fua, Perulia, Nib, Lancia, Azuna. Okay. It's a lot of hand traps. Drop Perulia, go main phase, Terraforming, grab out Mouse and Underground, and then activate Mouse and Underground, chain Lancia. But at least, you know, they had to spend 2 cards, so they only start with 4. They draw Mouse and Underground, and then activate Mouse and Underground, go ahead, banish Dormouse, pay 300, special summon out, Dormouse effect, and then chain Droplet to shut that down. Do they play Amirage? Normal summon out Fua, make SP, forgot Amirage, it said K9 cards are cheeks. Oh, that is true. If you play K9 cards, it does take Amirage out of your deck, that is right. Forgot these cards were there for a second. Just make SP, battle phase, swing, And then pass, draw Druis Worm. Okay, now it's like it becomes a lot more manageable for us. Also, our opponent just doesn't have engine, so they'd have to top deck into it. Plus survive. Dormouse, banish White Rabbit. White Rabbit effect, pay 300 to special summon out. Chain SP to banish Dormouse. And then summon out the Rabbit, new Chain Link, Rabbit, Dormouse. Go ahead, summon out Dormouse, a GWC from deck. And then now activate Bald Drake. Banish special. I was gonna say they have Azuna that they could drop. They said 4 summons Honey, not what I'm thinking about. Activate Azuna effect, special out, and then Azuna effect to go dump. Chain Ash Blossom onto that. And now we link 3 off in the red ransom and the game's over. Nib will not save you here. Grab out Field Spell. And then deciding if they want a Field Spell or GWC first. But Field Spell, banish Chessy Cat, pay 300. Special summon itself out. And then link those off into access code effect a gang attack. And then on res, activate Nib. Sure. Pass over the token because I didn't want them to just get March Hare for free off the red ransom or anything. But now they're just going to show them, ooh, Druis Worm. Summon Druis Worm. Banish red ransom. Yeah, GG's. So I'm done for today. Jinbei took revenge for Millennium at Toast no more. Okay, so thanks for watching. Ooh woo. Okay, so that is going to be it for the Iron Man tournament. We see Millennium's Ring end up winning the tournament. Also, Millennium's Ring got into this tournament through my Patreon, which is kind of cool. Now, there were 18 spots in this tournament, and one of them was filled up with a Patreon spot for me, and he ended up winning. So I guess it's like pretty cool. But that is going to be it for the Iron Man series. So there's going to be no more $2,000 Iron Mans that you see posted from the tournament. And once again, you know, little round of applause for Jib for hosting the tournament. Thank you. And the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.